honk. Hello, everybody. Welcome as the honk brings us in. Welcome, Arvanauts. Welcome, everybody, to a Tuesday stream. It is March 19th. Can you believe we are already past halfway in 2024 March? I can't believe that March is like that. Welcome. It's good to see everybody. And welcome to Tuesday the 19th, about 12:10 p.m. Eastern. And we've got a couple things on the docket today. We do have a Beowulf announcement. Before everyone gets too freaked out, Beowulf as a whole, as a campaign, is not coming to an end, so don't freak out. Let me just TLDR that part, okay? Don't worry about that, but we do have an announcement about a particular way that the campaign's shifting a bit. So, but I'll talk about that in just a second. Before we get to that, just a couple of reminders about ways to support the channel. If you haven't done so, please follow the channel. Check out our YouTube with !ArvTube, and if you're watching me over on YouTube, welcome. Thank you for being here, and please subscribe there and check us out over on Twitch as well. Discord is !ArvCord, Twitter is !ArvTweets, website arvaneleron.com, and the Blue Sky !ArvSky, !Arv shop is the merchandise area, !Arvtreon is the Patreon, and on the, I think the subbing to the channel is always lovely as well. You can get those custom sub badges and emotes to use here, there, and everywhere across Twitch, so please consider doing that. On the publishing side, !Icarus, my graphic novel from Athos Arts, !Library, my Tales and Tomes, The Forbidden Library, that's my 5e adventure and source book from Alligator Alley Entertainment, and !Grayshade. This is the one that's particularly occupying my attention at the moment because I am in the midst of going through the edits sent to me by the amazing Emily Bell for Heretic. That's the final book in the Grey Assassin trilogy. You can get books 1 and 2, Grayshade and Renegade, right there at that link. You can also get, we really have to correct that command. It's almost funny now as a meme though, honestly. You can also get the audiobook by our very own Trent Sparks of Grayshade, which is really awesome too. You can pre-order the tabletop role-playing game of Grayshade being released by Alligator Alley Entertainment and being designed by Brandon O'Brien. That'll be out late this year. And that aforementioned Heretic, I know, Trippin. Heretic, which is coming out in the summer of this year, which I'm going through right now. You can pre-order that as well. That is the final book in the Grey Assassin trilogy, and I am very proud of it and the trilogy as a whole. So that's the stuff going on with that. Finally, !BLM, Black Lives Matter. Important to affirm and assert the significance and importance of Black lives. !Help Now, the World Health Organization page on suicide prevention. Important to reach out to others when you need help and reach out to others when they need help as well. And Ukraine, which is UKRAINE, to help the people of Ukraine as they fight back against an illegal and illegitimate war with bravery and courage, and send the message that we will do so for others in this situation in the future. Okay, with all of that said, we do have an announcement that I want to get out of the way and talk a little bit about first. So I'm going to unmute myself so that Tren knows we are ready to go, and then I'm going to unmute Tren. And last but certainly not least, I'm going to bring us over to this, revealing us here as we are now in this spot. What did I do? What did I say? What did I do?
Interrupt every time. I mean, I was sitting here talking to myself, and
as I was about, I thought it sounded like you were going to say, as I often do, and
well, I do actually.
So good to see everybody here. So Tren, I figure, so this is of course the amazing Tren Sparks, who is a star, one of the stars of the Infinity Beyond Eberron Oracle of War campaign as Tantan, and is not at all, has no concerns whatsoever about bringing a staked vampire out of a enclave. I think it'll be fine. It's just a typical Tuesday, really, so it'll be
Saturday, but
yeah, that's true. So. Tren, I figured that maybe the best way to go would be to sort of explain, how you're feeling about things and where we're at with Beowulf and kind of go with that.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
you mean me?
Yes, I meant you. I'm also happy to contribute, but I figured maybe you could explain a little bit about where you're at.
Sure. So when we were first, when what was your name?
When Greg
Arv,
Greg, one works.
Gravig,
Gravig, Arveg.
Sure.
Yeah.
When you first approached me about doing Beowulf, I was like, I love that. It's a beautiful poem. beautiful poem. It's a little in some parts, but I like that kind of thing. Anyway, so it was like, there's this game system that's called the duet system, and yada yada. And I, back in the '90s, I used to go walking late at night with a buddy of mine, and we would just RP back and forth doing this thing. So for me, that's kind of how the duet system was. And when we got to this, I discovered that unfortunately I don't like it. For me, this is, and this has nothing to do with him at all. This is entirely about the game system itself, and it's probably fine for many other people. It's kind of like Shadow of the Colossus. Great game. I am never going to play that game again. I will never finish it.
Yeah.
It's a great game, and I strongly encourage other people to play because it's beautiful and it's awesome. I just don't. No.
Well, you even mentioned that you liked, that you enjoyed, sorry,
watching Tari play.
Watching Tari play. Yes, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah, that's great. I really enjoy it. It's something that I enjoy watching. But when it comes to, apparently, tabletop RPGs, I would rather be in a group.
Yeah.
And that way I've got time while other people are doing their things. I can sit back and analyze what's going on, and it doesn't bring the RP to a dead stop.
Yeah.
While I sit there and try to do that. And as he and I were talking about, I mean, one solution is that you could bring in somebody else, and I'm like, but then it's not the duet system anymore. You might as well just play D&D. And it's like,
which we already do. And to reemphasize, not to take the words out of Trent's mouth, but Trent is very happy with Eberron and is like very excited to keep playing it with all of them. Yeah. So that's not going anywhere, in case anyone was worried about that.
It's just that it's just not working for me. I am not the target audience, although I'm not in the audience. I mean, I am.
You're not the target player specifically.
There we go. Yeah. It's just not my kind of thing.
So, so that basically is it. And so what we decided was if Trent's character Realfer had been like very close to the end of the Ogre Brothers thing, like maybe a session away, then we probably would have tried to wrap that and then would have said, okay, and that's, period at the end of the sentence. But realistically, he's not. I mean, it's really probably at least 2, probably 3 sessions left of play. And I was just like, you know what? I don't want, like Trent was willing to, play today and whatever, if that would have been helpful. But I was like, I don't want to make you do something that you genuinely don't enjoy. Well, what I first said was, you're still like staying with us for D&D, right? He's like, absolutely. Everything's great there. Okay. And I was like, okay. And he had already said that it had nothing to do with anything I was doing that I would have wanted to correct if need be. He was just like, the system. And then he went on to say the thing that he just told you all, which is that I actually like watching Tari play it. It's just not his deal. And Tari, I know, because I've spoken to her, is enjoying this. So the basic announcement of this chat is that Beowulf is going to continue, but it's going to continue with Tari as the player for now. Now, I'm not eliminating the possibility that at some point in the future, I may add back in another player and do like a second campaign. But what will probably happen in the short term is, and I've got to talk about this with Tari, we were joking about Tuesdays being like Tari Tuesdays. That may end up being close to true, because what we may end up doing is adding a second session of Beowulf with her. And then it's every Tuesday, and then it's one campaign. So she's either doing Fighting Fantasy game book, or she's doing one of 2 Beowulf sessions. If she doesn't want to do that, we'll just stick with the one Beowulf session from her. So we're going to still have Tari in here. We're going to still have Beowulf Age of Heroes. I'm still enjoying the system playing with Tari, but I totally understand where Trent's at. He's explained it very well. Also, and I think what Emily said is quite, first of all, 2 things. First, what Triffid said is quite right. Trent likes the interplay with the party. I do too. I just think it's a fun little alternative with the duet system, but I totally understand the interplay with the party. Side note, by the way, I also mentioned to Trent when we were discussing this yesterday that when we did during Curse of Strahd, the When Alec Met Weller thing, that was a 2-person thing, but the difference was there, first of all, there were 2 players, right? Not just 1 player. And there you were playing off of each other very well, like two very experienced players. So I thought, well, I could have made it so that I could bring Tari and Tren together, but then again, it's not really the duet system. Then we're going in a different direction, and then you might as well play a small party version of D&D, which I love the Alec Weller sessions, but those are ones that had two people in them. So,
Yeah.
So what Triffett said, I think the idea of liking the interplay is true, and also what Emily said about the authenticity and joy are key, and I think that's totally right. And Tren is an extremely honest, we've been friends for a long time now, and Tren's a very honest person and is clear about his feelings about these things, which is super helpful so that I don't have to guess, because, and so all of that I think totally makes sense. You'd love to do D&D alongside Tren. Tren's a wonderful role player, and he knows I feel this about this, so I'm not talking out of school. He's a wonderful role player, but I think it's very
You're
important
in school
to do
right
so.
now?
Yeah. Technically, I'm just not in class at the moment. Okay? Playing hooky. No. But yeah. So I do also respect Tren's, feeling on this, and it just doesn't. It's not. It honestly is like there's no real bad news here. Obviously, I enjoyed playing it with Tren, and I will miss not seeing more of the adventures of a Realfer. But I'm much happier with the concept of that. Tren's going to be fully engaged and happy with Eberron, and that's going to continue. And obviously, that campaign is. We got a ways. I mean, we've done a lot, but there's way more to go. So they weren't going to be doing that, and Tren will still be here with us, watching Tari doing this stuff on occasion when he can, and obviously Tren and I are working together on other things as well. You may know that he did some audiobook of mine, and maybe there might be other audiobooks in the future. I might ask that person to repent. So anyway, so that's basically the deal. Tren is your personal favorite player on this channel.
I really hope that my housemate is not on a business call right now.
Well, that's very much the case. Triffett said the same thing. I much prefer for Tren to bow out of the duets if he's not as enthusiastic as long as he keeps RPing in Eberron. I'm pretty confident that he has said that he is going to keep doing that. Effect Life also. See, this is what it is. All the people know Tren's my personal favorite player on this channel. No, Tren's a great player, and I think that and he's been doing, we've been playing together for a long time. So I appreciated that he came to talk to me about it, and we were able to chat about it. And as I say, I feel quite sanguine about it because of all the reasons we've discussed. So I'm sorry that it didn't click, but I am also understanding totally about that. And so that's basically the idea. But Beowulf, Age of Heroes will continue with Tari, and Eberron will continue with Tren as part of it. And none of my other campaigns are affected. They will all continue as normal. So that's it. Nothing like super ominous, just sort of an explanation about what we're doing on the plans for that. Do you want to just quickly mention, though, what a Realfer would probably have done?
I was going to mention that, but I also wanted to say that, for those of you who are either watching this live or watching the VOD later on, will this be a VOD?
Sure, absolutely, yeah.
I don't see any reason why this part would have to be a VOD.
But I think it's a good idea though, because it gives people a sense of In fact, actually, thank you, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the recording after we're done with this, and then I'll just add this to the playlist. That's a good idea.
Okay. So, or watching the VOD later on, who are I think the idea of playing D&D is very interesting, and I'd like to do the thing, but I don't know how to find a group and blah blah blah. And it's like, you need to be aware of the fact that it's not an all or nothing thing. It's, if you get onto a table and you're playing with something and things aren't gelling, don't be afraid to say, this really isn't my scene.
Right.
I'm gonna take a step back. It's fine.
Right.
It is absolutely fine to do this. If things aren't working for you, take a step back, find another group.
Totally.
And so, let this serve as example for that.
Totally agree.
It's perfectly fine to do that.
And please be honest about it in a don't be like, hey asshole, but in a sort of in a polite way. Absolutely, you should be honest, because again, otherwise I really, having dealt with this on several occasions, very few times have I had to have a situation where a player, I can't ever remember a player leaving because they were mad at me per se, but there have been several occasions where there was a disconnect with personalities or whatever. Once in a while, I've been doing this for 35 plus years. It's going to happen. And when that happens, it's so much easier when people are just direct about it in an honest way. Like, here's what's not working for me, and not leaving stuff out like mysteriously. I just don't want to talk about it. Click, instead of being like, here's why I feel this way and all that. It just, that kind of directness is very helpful. And for those of you watching who are game masters, if there's a player who's not gelling, and I've also, Trent knows this, I've also had this conversation as well, where we've had to talk to, once in a while, very rarely, but on occasion, I've had to talk to a player and be like, this is not kind of, these personalities are not gelling from the player side of things, and we're going to need to add, we're going to have to do something to make that happen. That's not a great conversation to have either, but it is important to have it, because all you do otherwise, if you just try to string it along and just be like, and make all of these massive alterations and change, in the end, no one ends up being happy about it. Now, that's not the same thing as, being at a table for an hour and then being like, F this, like, short of abuse. If you're what you're seeing is awful, then that's fine. But most of the time, if something isn't quite clicking, don't do it immediately. But if you've given it the old college try and you've gone there a couple times and you've spent a few hours like really trying to invest in the system, then you got to go with how you feel, and no one should really feel bad about that in any such way.
And another part of communicating what it is about it that's not working for you is maybe, the DM, GM, the other players, whatever, maybe they know of someone who is, would be a better fit.
Sure. Yeah.
That has an opening at the table, or they can keep it in mind for later on.
Totally.
The key, as he said, is to be honest, be respectful, be patient, and just explain yourself clearly, and don't make it like an attack, just communicate.
Yeah, that's all. It's communication. It's a lesson of communication. All right, so tell us what the
what
Arilfer would do.
So those of you who have watched the campaign thus far, you know that Arilfer was for some reason in a tavern somewhere. Even though he's a wild child, he would prefer to live on the moors. And he heard a skald singing, the tale of this horrible, ogre brothers and blah blah blah, and they're beating these people down and destroying the land and blah blah blah. And he's like, okay, well, I got to go do something about this. And then he went out there and he got there, and the land looks all right. It's fine. It's tilled. It's well maintained. The place is actually kind of beautiful. I mean, it's manicured isn't the right word, but I mean, it's tamed, yes, but it's not destroyed. It's not being abused. And, all the animals seem okay. Every animal he talked to was like, yeah, I'm fine. And it's like, okay. And every person he talked to was like, it's like, I've heard that you guys are having problems with this. He was like, no, we're fine. Even though there was this sense of trepidation of we shouldn't talk about this because we're going to get in trouble. Arilfer he's unbelievably pragmatic, as nature tends to be. And so he's like, do you need help or not? And they're like, no, we're fine. He's like, all right. And so his thing is like the only person who mentioned anything might be wrong was this horse that goes running around all over the place. It's like they keep trying to catch me, but they're never going to. It's like,
which made me laugh yesterday, by the way, when Trent was explaining this to me. That is like, the only thing working here is this damn horse that just runs everywhere. Right, just like that's the only thing in the land. There's like the horse that runs everywhere.
And and so my thought is that at some point Arilfer is just going to get to and going to the ogre brothers. The first one he tried to go and see, his henchmen wouldn't even let him in without trying to force him to bribe them to let them in. And he's like, no. And he's just like, no, I'm not playing these games. These are human games. I'm not doing this. And he wanders on. He goes to the second ogre brother, who seems perfectly cordial. And it's like, well, if you're going to stay, please accept my hospitality. You can stay here. And he's like, this guy doesn't seem that bad. It's like, well, what are these people going on about? It's like, if they need somebody to rally them, it's like, I just talked to you and said, do you need help? And you said no. And so his thing is basically going to be like, okay, apparently it's not that bad, or otherwise you would have, done something. I'm going to go back to the boat, go back home, go back to the moors, and peace out.
Yeah.
And
so he departs.
And he's just like, no, I'm gone.
So I guess we have to assume that the ogre brothers just stay there. I guess, like at least for the short term,
Probably.
until someone else comes about. That'll actually be funny if I ever, if there is a second player that comes along, or maybe if later on, once Runesild is finished this, if it's Runesild's job, like Runesild comes back and they're like,
I
oh,
think
you're
that
the
would be
second hero.
hysterical.
That would be really funny if all of a sudden it's just like you find the leavings of the tracks of a wolf, and it appears that a hawk may have been in the vicinity, and
Hmm.
or not, sorry, an osprey. I beg your pardon.
Awesome.
So anyway, yeah, that was funny. Well,
That's one of the parts I actually feel kind of bad about, is that Tally did so much work on the art.
well, yeah, actually, and that's the funny thing, right? Like what you're seeing now, Chet, is I fixed this while we were talking. Like the overlay now has the darkened part so people can see chat properly. And so I was like, yeah, about
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Trent's gonna explain, and then I'll come in the thing. But that I'm sure Tari will totally understand as well. About that. So yeah, so that's it. Nothing, no earth shattering, dissolution of everything. Just a stepping back from this half of the Beowulf campaign, which will continue with Tari's character, with Runesild, going forward for now. And Arilfur will disappear into the mist. To return, well, who knows? Who knows what the future brings? But probably now just hanging out with the animals that he loves best. I would think so. So, well, thank you, Tren, for being honest about it and coming on and talking about things. And I guess we'll see you next for Eberron. Is there any particular audio book thing at the moment? I mean, I know you've got the scientists thing that you've been talking about recently.
Oh
Is
yeah,
there,
the inner space and outer thoughts.
do we have that, or we have Podcastle? Like, what have we got going on that's like your
I am
newest thing, or Skate Pod?
I'm going to be recording. I finally got feedback from Pseudopod. I'll be doing a narration for them. It probably won't go live until like June or
Mm-hmm,
so,
mm-hmm.
but I'll be recording it soon. But for now, your best bets are that thing that you were doing, Inner Space and Outer Thoughts,
Okay.
from TechNet, which apparently is now for sale everywhere,
Including on Audible.
including on Audible. It
Okay,
is
okay,
there.
okay.
Uh-huh.
Now it
And
exists because it
it
didn't
exists.
before, apparently.
I feel kind of bad because I contacted my local library and said, "Hey, you guys use Overdrive? Could you grab this audiobook?" And they were like, "All right, we'll look into it." And I checked on Overdrive, and it wasn't there yet because it was that the files were
Oh,
too long and they had to split them, and so they hadn't been released yet. When I told them, "Hey,
yeah.
go check out this thing," and I'm sure they were like, "This doesn't exist. What is he talking about?" No, it's there now. Okay, now it's there. Now you can go and check out the thing.
They're sort of like, really? Is it me, or does it feel like the audio space, like the podcast and audio book space, even though obviously this is a thing that makes quite literally millions of dollars if you combine everything together, but it still feels DIY to me. Like it still feels like, yeah, we got the lengths too long. Yep, well, you got to change the format. And it feels like it's still the producers slash sometimes the people doing the recordings that are still doing a lot of this. Does it feel that way to you, or is it just my,
sometimes. I mean, when I first started recording for John, doing BattleTech stuff, Audible didn't have ACX, I should say, which is the audiobook creation exchange,
Okay.
which is like what's one of those adult dating sites that is not one of the ones that
Tinder.
Okay. I was like, I know the ones that I would,
which
and
is
I'm like,
not which is not one of the ones I'm involved in. I was like,
no,
I
not
don't.
really. Right. So Tinder, it's the same sort of thing where it's like, here's an author looking for a narrator. Here's a narrator looking for jobs, and they help you find each other. It's like,
Right.
these are the kinds of voices I like to do. These are the kinds of voices I'm looking for, is what, ACX is. And especially during, back up. When I first started working for John, ACX didn't have really good descriptors of make sure that you've got this and this and this. And they didn't have their audio lab up,
I see,
where you can upload each file and it will check it and make sure that it's good that it fits all of the things. It is so nice to have that there now. Anyway, then when COVID happened, suddenly everyone was looking for some work that they could do from home. And a lot of people dove into doing narration. And so it flooded the market with people who were doing this work on the cheap because everybody was having to undercut each other to get the work.
Wow.
And because there were so many people doing it, and the quality was not necessarily that good in a lot of the stuff. All of those characters sound the same. Could you differentiate them a little bit? It's like, well, I have to re-record the whole thing. It's like, could have done it that way
Has
the
that
first.
number reduced? Like, have the amateurs
Probably,
left the field a bit? Or, like,
probably.
yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of them that aren't getting as much work anymore.
Okay.
Because people like are like, when they're like, hey, I'd love to narrate for you, here's some stuff I did before, and the author's like,
Yeah. How about
you know.
no?
It's like, um but yeah, it's probably dropped a bit. Plus people are able to go out and go back to work again.
Right. Right. Yeah. So that's wow. That's interesting. Yeah, because I was just thinking about the fact that I'd heard, and I even remember my very limited thing about this is when I was uploading, Icarus, the audio drama some years ago. Before that, what you just suggested, and it did all feel very, like it worked out in the end, and it's still up there, but it felt sort of very DIY. And I was just lucky that I had a pretty much a professional audio setup because of all the podcasting I did before that. And also that I had the spectacularly talented Tren Sparks and George Ledoux on that project, and then Matt Chrono Wolf doing the music for it. So I mean that's like, I mean, those are some all stars that you got there. So that was really cool, and it made it possible that it was worth all of the sort of annoyances of dealing with that. But Tren deals with this almost on the daily, having to figure out like proper formats, protocols, send them up to people that need them, be like, no, this doesn't work. And he showed me, I mean, actually during the Gray Shade Kickstarter, some of you may remember that he did this thing where he showed like how he records and like what the process is like and all that. So, yeah. Well, and Trent saved you with his advice recording your first two books. Yeah. No, it's true. I think like this is something probably Trent has zero interest in, but I think, Trent, it would be interesting at some point for you to do like a series of I don't know how long the series would be, but like like basically a course of like 5 hour long segments, let's say, about audiobook recording and
1 hour
narration.
long.
5 1 hour, yeah, five
Okay,
1 hour long ones that are almost like classes, basically the equivalent of those that people could pay for and then download to watch at their leisure. Because I bet there's a market for that. People who would want to know how to record stuff properly, editing, like markets to consider, up, like dealing with like profit, like all the stuff that you have had to deal with as an audiobook narrator in particular. Voice acting is another layer on that, but as an audiobook narrator in particular, I bet a lot of people would be interested in that, and I bet people would even pay for it, honestly.
I'm quite certain they already exist.
Yeah, I'm sure they exist, but do they exist from someone who is
knows more than me? Definitely.
I don't know. You've been at this long. Yeah, but you've been at this a long time, though. I mean, at this point, like I just, yeah. This is what I'm saying, Echo. A Sparks Guide to Voice Acting. But see, I would mention that to Tren, except that I want Tren to be paid for that. Like I would want Tren to be paid for that activity. So anyway, just something that occurs to me, because I think you are very good at explaining the way you do this stuff. I watched from a hotel, I remember it very well, a good portion of that thing during the Kickstarter. I thought was really interesting. My daughter did too. Little Arv did too. So I think it would be neat to maybe think about doing that down the line. And would also make for a good audiobook title. Yeah. So when you have to understand, chat, that when you do this, you have to get through a couple of things. First of all, you have to get through Tren's usual, like, yeah, but there's other people and they are blah 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 blah.
My imposter syndrome.
Yes. You have to break through the imposter syndrome and be like, just as a reminder, the reason people pay you for this is because you're good at it. And so you have to get past that, and then Tren will reluctantly admit, like, well, okay, so I guess I'm kind of good at the narration part. But like, I don't know that I could teach it to anybody. At which point I'm like, but what about this thing where everyone was interested? And what about what Emily said about like the advice? And then Tren's like, well, all right, fine. There is truth in what you say, but nonetheless, then it would be a pain. I'm like, what if we did? Well, damn you, that like sort of runs out of the way. So you have to break through the various barriers of resolve. But if you send Tren in Discord, or post on Twitter, post not on Twitter, he won't see it. On Blue Sky, though, if you tag Tren on Blue Sky, and you're just like, it would be great, Tren Sparks talking about audio narration, I would totally pay for that. If we got that trending, I'm just saying, chat,
Nice.
see, you see what I did there? Entirely deliberate. Right, exactly, Effect Life. If I had to choose between Tren or an unknown person, I would choose Tren. I rest my case.
Make me sound like a Pokemon.
We choose you. That's how that works. Then you just have to be in a Pokeball. Okay, none of that. Never mind. The analogy breaks down at a certain point.
It does.
So anyway, okay. So chat.
If
there you go.
it's nice and cozy in there,
Well, that's true.
Pokemon,
if it's
that'd
comfy.
be fine. If Red 13 could be in there, we could just kind of snuggle in together. That would be,
I mean,
fine.
so
Then,
there's my cat Ganesh, who is somehow like in this like top of a cat tree, sort of like snuggled up on top, and I don't know that there's a lot of room. I mean, I guess he's stretching his leg out and his tail.
I'm a little bigger than he is.
Well, but it's relative to the space, is what I'm saying. Like,
so you're saying he's huge. He's just very far away.
He's not huge, but he is 11 pounds and not a year old yet. So for a cat, he's going to end up being probably about 15, 16 pounds, which is big for a cat. Because he's a Siberian, and you can see how uncomfortable he is. Clearly,
I mean,
yeah, I shouldn't really.
He's given up. Clearly, I mean, obviously, that's why the tail is just, oh, fine, just kill me.
And the fact for him to do that, also when he's sitting in front of a map of Greyhawk, like all of this conflict and like the events that all turn Illuminator time, and he's like, whatever, I'm just going to sleep through history. Like, seriously, Ganesh, like. Ganesh is not at all concerned about it. No, has no interest. So, anyway, Trent, thank you so much, my friend, for coming on and talking about this. And totally appreciate and understand it. I'm sorry to see you go from this, but I'm glad we'll be here with Eberron and all that. And we will, we will be in touch about. Obviously, we'll be in touch off stream about other things. So. Chat, I see we already got some love from Echo for it. Can we get some other love for Trent? And Trent, thank you for being a part of this as long as you were, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. So there we go. Like I said, nothing like, nothing disastrous. It's just a very adult, conversation about like, about how to manage things. And I really am grateful that Tren was honest about it, and sorry that it didn't click for him, but totally appreciate that it didn't. And again, we are going to have plenty of Beowulf with Tari, so you need not worry about that, not to mention all my other tabletop stuff, which is going to continue. So what that means is that we're going to be playing some Final Fantasy VII Rebirth today, which is not like that's an awful. Obviously, I was looking forward to Beowulf yesterday, but it's not like, oh no, I have to play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That's totally fine with me. One thing I do want to note, though, is that today is when we are finishing. We are finishing the vote for the Patreon Field Chat Chosen Game of the Month. I'm going to close that at the end of the session today. So it's between Californium and Orcs Must Die. So please get your votes in. Right now, Californium is leading. I will close that at the end of the session today, and I'm going to be playing that next Tuesday. So please make sure to get that in. Californium and Orcs Must Die. Make sure that you get that going on over there. And now I am going to play me some... some Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I have got some stuff I have to do to continue with. Again, it's like it says I had on the other day. I didn't show you all that I had my I'm not procrastinating. It's a side quest shirt, but it honestly didn't feel like that. Oh, okay. That's cool, Echo. I totally get that. I totally get that. Okay. And now it's fine. And we're on to FF7 Rebirth. Okay, right. I have been having a blast with this game. I really have. I am excited to be playing it. I am really enjoying it. Like, it's one of those things where I'm like always looking forward to playing it when I get to play it. I can't wait to like get through all of the next set of quests. They just did such a good job at making the quests different, meaningful, story-oriented somehow in a lot of ways, and then leading us on to the, story-based thing, which I'm going to get back to. But I'm in no rush. Like, I really have been enjoying this game a lot. A lot. So, okay. Now, what do we have to do? Oh, man, We're a little hurt, actually. Where are the rest? Where's the rest thing? That's the rest spot. Okay, let me put a pin there. Let me go over there first before I do anything else. Then we have other side quests and things like that we have to do today. Hey, what's up?
Hello. Welcome to the inn at Calm.
Hi. I'd like to rest here, please. I love that it's called Calm.
Safe travels.
Thanks.
During which time it was placed under a temporary lockdown.
Okay. Now, what have we got? We have got... Whoops. Oh, no, this is what I want, actually. So, we have got all of this stuff. So, we've got other side quests. Maybe since I'm here, I do the other side quests. Like, I have other things I have to do. I have to do this and this. I have one leftover thing here, which is I'm going to need to get a poison materia so I can do that. But otherwise, I've got this here. Fiend Intel. I've got Expedition Intel. And then I've got this down here, and there's another one someplace. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I don't actually have another one someplace. And then the main story, of course. So, yeah, we're going to do a couple more of the side quests here. We have done one, actually two so far. We did Flowers from the Hill and a rare card lost. But we also have these. We have Lifeline in Peril, Livestock's Bane, and whatever this guy has to say. So let's hear from him. What's up? Oh, this is Lifeline in Peril.
I thought you were here to fix them. Never mind.
Mr. Mayor, what's up?
Yeah, we're more like demolition experts. So unless you want us to blow something up.
How can you make jokes at a time like this? It's downright distasteful.
Anyway, what's going on?
It's the Mako pipeline. It sprung a leak. I paid a wandering merc to patch the thing up. I certainly wasn't about to fiddle with critical infrastructure as a layman, though I thought I'd hear back from them by now.
I'm sure he's fine.
Yep, some hotshot from Midgard's Undercity, or so they claim.
Sounds like a pro we ought to get to.
Yeah, oh, God. What if this is Johnny?
You'd like to meet them? Well, if you're that keen, would you mind delivering a message for me?
I think he did, Emily. Repent! I am very worried that this is going to be Johnny.
Standard Mako pipeline, really. Carries a portion of Midgard's yield straight to us. We'd be lost without it. Hence my anxiety. We need it fixed ASAP. Our tank's got some left, but we'll soon be running on fumes. Makes me sick to my stomach to watch our supply slowly dwindle.
I'm going to have to check that out later,
That's
Echo.
rough, man.
You don't trust him?
But hey, good opportunity to wean yourselves off that poison.
Okay, now that one was funny.
Who is this merc?
Our town technician's laid up in bed at the moment, recovering from a fiend attack. We asked Shinra to send someone to fill in. Anyone who knows.
Could have been one of the Turks,
we haven't
too.
Heard back. Fortunately for us, that mercenary rolled into town. Without him, we would have been up a creek.
Let's take the job.
You will? Capital.
Haha!
I haven't
The mayor
introduced
says
myself.
capital.
I'm Fritz Bellinger.
Fritz!
The mayor here.
What's up, Fritz?
I'm sure that mercenary is hard.
Echo,
at
you
work
have to
over at
trust
the
a man
warehouse
named
outside
Fritz.
of town.
His name is Fritz.
Mind asking them to give us an update on the repairs? A simple "it's coming along" would suffice. We are working as hard as we can to get the power grid back on. I
Yeah, it's
understand
Fritz.
the
It's all
company
good.
has their hands full right now. That Midgard's their top
No, second.
priority, but I hope they haven't forgotten about us.
You're the only hotshot I know.
Hold on.
Most
One of my
other
cats is
city
a better
mercs
appointment.
don't
I'm just going to bring us down.
Everyone, please.
Fix it. My fridge is busted. It's been making awful noises all day. Do something.
We are working as hard as we can to get the power grid back online.
We know the pipeline is broken. What we want to know is when will you fix it?
Everyone, please, hurry up and fix it.
I tell you, the whole town will be stinking.
My fridge is busted. It's been making awful noises all day. Do something.
Get Shinra to...
We are working as hard as we can to get the power grid back online. Hurry up and fix it. Everyone, please, one at a time.
My fridge is busted. It's been
Okay.
making awful noises all day. Do something.
We're not going to be able to keep the lights on at this rate. Hurry up and fix it.
Hey, get Shinra to send us more Monko already. Any Monko.
Everyone, please.
Great.
One at a time.
All right. Relax, bros. I got this covered. It's no problem. Okay. So that's one of those. Then we've got Livestock's Bane, and we have to speak with a farmer to hear the details. I think the farmer's outside of town, though, right? Let's see. Region map. Is that the farmer? Yeah, that's the farmer. Okay. And that is the maintenance warehouse. Okay. Oh, so we have a lot of things we can do. All right, well then what we're going to do is we're going to go to this chocobo stop. We can fast travel. Then we're going to go here, here, and then here. Although I guess we could also fast travel right out to there, which would be quick. Yeah, let's fast travel here. I love how they always suggest, like, walk, chocobo, or travel, and I'm always like, I mean, obviously I'm going to take a chocobo. Like, if I can take a chocobo, naturally that's what I would do. Okay.
Wisdom.
Okay. Y'all's like, hey, look. All right, let's analyze. Okay, lifespan analysis complete.
Cloud, that data has revealed an intriguing sight.
Okay.
The nest of the Quetzalcoatl, a rare bird.
Ooh, and I need a Quetzalcoatl feather or something.
That few have ever seen it. This is a prime research opportunity for us.
Okay. Dangerous fiend nest located. Oh man, another fiend nest? Alright, so we've got a few of these. We have to go here and then here. Alright, let's go here first. And there we go. And now we leap to our... Okay. And then... I see how to get there. Go down this way. I really wonder whether what it must be like for designers and developers to have to think through places where people could get stuck without thinking about it. Those don't look dangerous at all. Oh, wait a second. I gotta save it. Okay. Okay, sounds good, Echo. Alright, right.
Dangerous fiends may be in the vicinity. Exercise caution.
Ugh.
Rare leprechaun variant identified. Commencing guidance protocol.
I have to pressure and stagger
Observe
again.
its prodigiously powerful appendages.
Okay.
These impressive legs not only allow it to run down prey in the blink of an eye, but also hurl rocks with tremendous force. And if that doesn't scare you, this variant is capable of spewing a toxin that transforms its quarry into a frog, its favorite snack. Whether this qualifies it as a true gourmet or merely a picky eater is still a matter of contention. Whatever the case may be, further research could help us to understand how its diet sustains its physique.
Okay.
So get in there and give it a good beating, without being KO'd, of course.
Alright.
I know this secret.
Let's do
Let's go. Ow. Okay, exploiting a rare leprechaun variant capable of spewing a toxin that transforms its quarry into a frog. Because it does not have teeth, it swallows stones to aid in the digestion of its prey. Exploiting its elemental weakness will pressure it. Frontal attacks are ineffective while holding a rock. Okay, right. Ow. What? Alright, someone got turned into a toad. Aw, man.
Get ready, take the lead.
What the hell you doing? All right, watch and learn.
What are they freaking... It's fire and ice, right?
Coming at you. You got this.
Okay, can I please be turned out of being a frog? Come on, man.
Do this.
Wow, I almost forgot.
You're up.
How long does this take for you to get off of being a frog?
Need my help, do you? Golden opportunity.
Pressure.
Spectacular.
Okay. Oh, I got turned to being a frog also. Alright. And abilities, let's come on. There you go, staggered. Now we can kill it. Got it. All done.
Excellent work completing our combat objectives.
They
Though
can
I
turn you into a
suspect
frog and
it
eat
wasn't
you.
Much of a challenge.
No problem. Easy. No issue at all. Okay. I'm not going to retry that. It was perfect. Okay. Right. Next up is you. Okay. That worked out okay. Spells. Ooh, I have Cura now. Yes. Yeah, I was a little troubled about that myself, Emily, to be honest. I was not 100% sure. Okay. No. Hey. Okay, I think this should lead me around unless I'm... I think this is going to lead me the right way, he said, doubtfully. Okay, get up here. Okay. Okay, once a specific number of life springs has been surveyed, the location of an especially powerful fiend will be revealed. Upon arrival, hold triangle to lure out your foe, but be warned you cannot flee from these battles. Seems bad.
Cloud, you have arrived in the lair of the majestic Quetzalcoatl.
Oh yeah, this doesn't look like an
Make certain
arena.
you're prepared before attempting to challenge it.
I don't know if I am. Speaking of, so now we have another bird, Emily, just to be clear. Except this bird is apparently much bigger and more dangerous. All right, let's dance. Oh man, boss music, let's go. Hi.
Ready for some fun.
Confirmed. Quetzalcoatl identified. Commencing guidance protocol. Across between a dragon and a bird, the solitary Quetzalcoatl is simply threatening.
A great aerial creature that calls the grasslands home. This particular species has existed since antiquity. Yeah, that's a good question. Its genetic structure remaining largely unchanged to this day. It commands lightning, driving away any who dare enter its territory. Inflicting enough damage by exploiting its elemental weakness will pressure it when it moves between air and the ground, unleash a powerful attack. Okay, so we need snow.
Period as a god. While the creature typically prefers to shoot hunting rather than wolves, decidedly agrarian communities in recent years. Longer deleterious effects on its habitat have led to driven to prey on livestock. Gaining more intel on it may help us discover which coexist once more. The grassland ecosystem
Ow.
is in your hands.
Guess it's my turn.
You've got this under control.
Take on you. About damn time.
Okay.
Hope you don't mind if I
That did nothing.
bring it home. My turn.
Nope, nope.
Victory is all but guaranteed.
All good. Don't overdo it.
Okay.
Freeze! Come on! Chill out!
Ow.
Spirit?
Taking over. It's on you.
Need my help, do you?
Okay. Okay. Da-ba-da-da.
Special delivery.
No, beast. You.
Fire it one off. Give 'em hell.
You're up!
Let's do this.
Come on, you're almost there. Let's go. Oh, nice. Good time for a synergy.
Let me out!
Okay. Could use that summon too. Come on, summon.
Wow! What a fight!
All right. Summon. Titan. Or Rama. Let's go with Titan.
Get him.
Let's go, Titan. I mean, we're just doing science, Triffid.
I'll end this. Any last words?
Summon abilities. Mountain Crusher, let's go.
I believe in you!
Alright, let's see. Alright.
I know you can do this!
Okay. Keep at it, Titan. Okay. Sorry, chat. A little focused on getting rid of this bird.
All good.
Come on! Keep it up!
Okay. Got it. Let's go. Quetzalcoatl defeated. There we go. I know, sure, it shed some fun.
Confirmed. Quetzalcoatl
I defeated it, Trippin. I didn't kill it. I just
Amazing
defeated
work
it.
as always, Cloud. Your heroic victory over that vicious creature was a feast for the eyes.
I suppose it falls to me to make Mai's presence more tolerable.
How do you... Volume levels decreasing? Wait...
Eh,
Now then, allow me to congratulate you on your victory over that beast. And thank you for the valuable biological data. You were likewise able to obtain something of great import. The beast's talon. I suspect that it can be used in the creation of something astounding.
it can. It can make that windmill key. Okay. Sheds a tear for the Quetzalcoatl. He'll be fine. I could engage him again if I had to. Yep, I can make this. I created a windmill gear. I don't know what the point of that is, but I created one, to be clear. Still need more planets favor. Favor. Not favor. So yeah, Triffid, it would be fine, like, you know. Every so often, it's like when you have when you have a naturally occurring forest fire, and you just have to. Sometimes nature needs that to be purged, and that's what we had in this situation. All right, now I'm gonna go find out what's going on with this. That said, though, I do actually need to. I do need to cure. A thrilling combat time and one with ethical challenges. Well, there's been some discussion about that relating to the game Monster Hunter. I remember hearing that there was some mod that people wanted to work on that would make it into a more like, I don't know, I guess Pokemon Snap is like that, right? Where you're taking pictures instead of actually like hurting animals. What's down there? Just need to get around. There we go. Nope. Yeah.
This the warehouse the mayor was talking about. Huh. Place looks fresh out of Merc's to me.
Did someone say Merc?
I know you.
Oh,
You're that
this
Sector
lady?
5 chick who was shitting on Avalanche.
What, is that Cloud? But I was sure this wasn't your turf.
Don't tell me. You're the merc the mayor hired?
Kyrie doesn't work for free. Or cheap.
How either of you get any work is a mystery to me. We're here on behalf of the mayor. Man wants a progress report.
Is this a Merc outfit?
Progress is what I've been making.
Is this a Merc outfit?
I'm just dying to tell him all about it, but the thing is, I haven't actually, done anything. I need more parts. Wouldn't it be fun if we looked for them together?
Hell no.
I could really use a guiding hand from a vet in the industry, like you.
And then take all the credit.
I swear I'll do anything.
Anything? Fine. I'll help. If you stop calling yourself a merc.
You, sir, have a deal. Okay, so these are the parts that I need. More would probably be better, but that number there's the bare minimum. So, any questions?
Where are the parts?
You can probably find them in scrap heaps somewhere nearby.
All right, this is a bit of a fetch quest.
I know you can. Sweet. See you soon.
I thought you were coming with us.
No, I need to stay here and look for screws and bolts.
Sigh. Hey, Sherbert. My orange cat has arrived. Okay. Right. So let me see. Where do we have these parts? Oh my goodness. Okay. It's not too bad, actually. Let's start there. Probably don't have to get on the chocobo for this. Uh-huh. Yep. Okay. I wouldn't mind this so much if it wasn't for the fact... Okay, I guess I will need a chocobo for this. If it weren't for the fact that I guarantee that she's then going to be like, I did all the work and Cloud was there, and I'm going to be like, oh, strong and silent type, stunned that I've been, you know, that I've been taken advantage of, that I've been hornswoggled. Yes. Quite seems legit, Triffid. It is so like absurd, you know. You're just kind of like, really? I don't even.
You're dead.
Okay.
That'll do.
Hey, did you see me in action?
Not really, Barrett. I was too busy doing the action myself. Oh, it's right there. Okay, one more. Survivorship bias. Yes, it is an amazing thing. It's true. Okay, this is not an annoying fetch quest. The stuff's all close by. I think that's it, right? I just have to get back. Oh, which means I have to go down and around. Alright, we got all your stuff. Here we go. Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Did you find what we need?
That's funny.
Holy mother of scrap metal! Way to go, guys! When we're finished, that pipe will be good as new. I bet we could even charge extra.
What is with that hat?
Now then, follow me, would you?
Trent's favorite.
Not
Now
just my
then.
money. I mean, the pipe. Waiting.
How much you want to bet we're going to have to fight something when we get there?
Grandma didn't send you out here to find me, did she? Because if she did, I'm not going back. I'm sick of her treating me like a little kid, never letting me join her on a job. So I packed up and hit the road. Now I'm out here making my fortune. I can't wait to rub my success. Take out the trash.
Sloppy.
Come on, warm up. Okay, shall we? Let's get going.
Whoa. Okay. Oh, yeah. That's kind of a problem. Your problem right here is you got a ruptured pipe. She's hiding a magic helmet under that hat, one would think.
Well, here we are.
And you're sure that you can fix this?
You shouldn't underestimate an Undercity girl. I can spin garbage into gold, and will.
Oh, God. Hi.
Company!
Stay back.
Noxacap.
Let's do this. Too bad.
Fungal creatures that mutated due to Mako exposure. They spew highly poisonous spores to weaken enemies, then turn said foes into new parasitic hosts. Alright,
This ends here. That's it. You're dead.
see ya.
Damn, that was a tough bastard.
I mean, not that tough.
Mako probably mutated him.
Look at Mr. Know-It-All. Okay, that ought to do it.
Wow.
Mission accomplished.
That's pretty fast work.
Reward secured. Let's go and grab a drink. Celebrate the birth of our great mercenary union.
Forget our deal already?
Come on, fellow merc. With my brains and your brawn, we could clean up.
I'm not your fellow anything.
Stop being such a tight ass. The point is, I can help you. I can talk you up.
Please don't.
Huh?
Sigh.
Since you're the only merc in town, guess this one's all
Hey,
yours.
get back here!
Get ready.
That was not predictable at all.
Gotcha.
You're dead.
Gotcha. It's on now. This ends here.
Doesn't quite end there, but soon. There we go.
What are we gonna do about the kid?
Nothing. Forget her. Repairs are done. Let's go see Fritz.
There you go, Cloud. Now we can report to the mayor. And all we got now out here is this tower. And the one, and we got the livestock Spain. All right, let's go report to the mayor.
Tom is currently on high alert. Limit your activity.
Hey, Dad, have you heard of...
We're all set, Mayor. You're good to go.
There you are. I heard everything from the Merc herself.
Oh, boy.
She told me how you helped with the pipeline repairs. And sure enough, thanks to you, the Mako is flowing again. We're in your debt.
Where's your Merc now?
Yeah, where's your Merc?
I'm not sure. She left just as soon as I paid. For another job, perhaps. Guess that's what fame buys you. Plenty of work and never enough time in between.
Sounds like you still got competition, Merc.
Before you run off, she set this aside for you. Insisted that her fellow Mercs be compensated.
Just make sure it doesn't happen again.
Give me 1 second, chat.
Now to deal with all the laundry that's piled up.
Well, I'm glad to see everything's back to how it should be.
Now to deal with all the laundry that's piled up.
Just make sure it doesn't happen again. All right?
Now to deal with all the laundry that's piled up.
Well, I'm glad to see everything's back to how it should be.
Now to deal with all the laundry that's piled up.
Just make sure it doesn't happen again.
This tranquility is what makes calm, calm.
Just make sure it doesn't happen again. All right?
Now to deal with all the laundry that's piled up.
Well, I'm glad to see everything's back to how it should be.
Just make sure it doesn't happen again. All right?
Now to deal with all the laundry that's piled up.
Well, I'm glad to see everything's back to how it should be.
Just make sure it doesn't happen again. All right?
Now to deal with all the laundry that's piled up.
Well, I'm glad to see everything's back to how it should be.
Just make sure it doesn't happen again. All right?
Now to deal with all the laundry that's piled up.
Well, I'm glad to see everything's back to how it should be.
Now to deal with all the laundry that's piled up.
Just make sure it doesn't happen again. All right?
Now to deal with all the laundry that's piled up.
Well, I'm glad to see everything's back to how it should be.
Just make sure it doesn't happen again. All right?
Well, I'm glad to see everything's back to how it should be.
Now to deal with all the laundry that's piled up.
Well, I'm glad to see everything's back to how it should be.
This tranquility is what makes calm, calm.
Just make sure it doesn't happen again, all right? Just make sure it doesn't happen again, all right?
Well, I'm glad to see everything's back to how it should be.
Now to deal with all the laundry that's piled up.
Just make sure it doesn't happen again, all right?
Well, I'm glad to see everything's back to how it should be.
Now to deal with all the laundry that's piled up.
Well, I'm glad to see everything's back to how it should be.
Just make sure it doesn't happen again, all right?
Well, I'm glad to see everything's back to how it should be.
Now to deal with all the laundry that's piled up. Now to deal with all the laundry that's piled up.
This tranquility is what makes calm.
Well, I'm glad to see everything's back to how it should be.
Just make sure it doesn't happen again, all right?
Well, I'm glad to see everything's back to how it should be.
Now to deal with all the laundry that's piled up.
Just make sure it doesn't happen again, all right?
Well, I'm glad to see everything's back to how it should be.
Just make sure it doesn't happen again, all right?
Now to deal with all the laundry that's piled up.
Well, I'm glad to see everything's back to how it should be.
Just make sure it doesn't happen again, all right?
Now to deal with all the laundry that's piled up.
Well, I'm glad to see everything's back to how it should be.
Just make sure it doesn't happen again, all right?
Well, I'm glad to see everything's back to how it should be.
Just make sure it doesn't happen again, all right?
Now to deal with all the laundry that's piled up.
Just make sure it doesn't happen again, all right?
This
Well, I'm glad to see everything's back to how it should be.
Just make sure it doesn't happen again, all right?
Now to deal with all the laundry that's piled up.
Well, I'm glad to see everything's back to how it should be.
Now to deal with all the laundry that's piled up.
Just make sure it doesn't happen again, all right?
Well, I'm glad to see everything's back to how it should be.
What are you talking about, Big Boss? This is the best.
All the laundry that's piled
Sorry.
up.
I apologize. I had a quick family matter to attend to, so my apologies. Hi, Big Boss. Good to see you. Okay. Right. Where are we? Where am I? Region map. Okay, I did 3 out of 4 quests. We have one more quest to do, which is this guy, right? The farmer. The lifeline in peril. Whoops. Darn it. Loving the fast travel sim. It's such a good idea. You go someplace and then you can do it. All right. I'm going to fast travel here. Oliver's farm. Okay. That trumpet, though. Ooh, nice. Okay. Before I deal with Oliver, I got to pick some stuff up. All right, let's do this first of all. Okay, do I have any more of the 5s? I think all I have now are the 10s, right? Yeah, I have the 10s. I think I have 10s here as well. Yep. Do I have any 5s left? Ooh, is that a 5? Ooh, and another 5. Wildfire. Even though I'm not using red. Okay. That's all 10 and 10. Ooh, but I'm not linked to it yet. I need 10 to get that. And I need to get 10 to get that, right? Yeah. Okay. And back to Cloud. Who needs 10? Yep, okay. Great. Okay. Now this one. Buy. Ooh, I can buy a cushion on sale. Let's go. Gotta buy this stuff on sale, chat. Very important. Is there a poison one? No, there's no poison one. Really need more to be able to put together more high potions. Do I have anything in item transmuter that I can make? I need more planet's favor, man. I need more planet's favor. There's not enough planet's favor. And I need, again, more planet's favor. Mithril ore. I already got that talon, so I already got that gear. I don't know what I'm going to need it for, but I'm going to need it for something. Okay. I am ready to go. Yeah, let's rest before we do whatever this guy wants me to do. And then we're doing the last side quest, and then we're going to finish up around there in the grasslands. I'm excited that I did that Quetzalcoatl thing because having that windmill gear is going to be one of those, but you'd have to get a windmill gear, and no one can do that. I'd be like, really? What about this?
Hey, glad to see Shinra hasn't got you yet.
What's up, Oliver?
Seeing as you're here, mind help me with something?
What's up?
I'm Oliver, by the way.
I know.
Owner of this farm.
We already met you.
Got fiend trouble. Every night it comes after my livestock.
Yeah.
At least I assume a fiend's to blame. Think you could find and deal with it?
Absolutely. What do you know about it?
Not much, save the bastard's smart as hell. Managed to evade every trap I've set. Even hired a hunter to get rid of it, but that was a bust.
How do you know Broden?
The ecosystem here is something special, worth protecting.
I don't know what Broden is about,
one
actually.
Shinra messing it up, and I'm not afraid to say so out loud. One day, some like-minded folks came around. They put me in touch with Broden and Avalanche.
Ah, yes.
Impressive the way
That
that
Broden.
community's able to connect people.
All right, we got it.
Appreciate it. That your dog there? Mind if I pet him?
I don't, but he might.
Who's a good boy? It's you. Something tells me he's not all bark. Hey, you know, your pup might be able to track the fiend's scent. Maybe try sniffing around the scene.
He's done it
of the crime.
before. Yes, that's true.
Here.
So?
It's been several days since the attack, so the scent isn't fresh. Other animals have come and gone as well. This won't be easy.
Think a chocobo could handle it?
Their sense of smell is indeed impressive, but this trail is still quite poor. Though if you wish to try, I won't stop you.
All right. Time to search with a chocobo.
He's got something.
What? still have a faint impression of the scent. Together we can find the beast.
You want to track it from here on out?
No, the Chocobo has led us this far after all.
Okay, keep it up, Chocobo. Yeah. Also leading me past some stuff. No planet's favor, though.
There was a struggle here not long ago.
Okay.
I can help guide the bird, ensure it doesn't stray.
Can I get around those guys is the question. It's gonna make me do it, isn't it? Nope, 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 it's not. Haha! Alright. Successfully avoided the unnecessary battle. Okay. Mm-hmm. Tell me more. This is an interesting way for sense to work. Ah, okay. Looks like we're almost there. Down towards the beach. I might have known.
There.
What the hell is that? I don't know what it is, chat, but we're about to explore it for science. By which I mean exploring a sword in it, apparently. Hello, fiend. Ooh, a white terror.
I got your note.
Ferocious grasslands wolf living apart from all known packs in the region. It was once left grievously wounded after losing a battle for dominance, but was able to survive by sheltering at a nearby life spring. No weaknesses, but it's immune to fire. That's good to know.
Let's do this.
Here it comes.
Ow. Ow again. Okay, let's see. How about...
Deal with that.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay, and...
Don't overdo it.
I got this.
Okay, unbridled strength. Okay, let's do that again. Someone's pressured. Nope, it's not what I meant to do. Staggered.
On it.
Emily, you remember when you were worried about Tifa being thrown off? You remember that?
What?
It's my sense of smell. Since my imprisonment in the Shinra building.
See, this is the great part of it. Well, see, that was
Tifa
Tifa being thrown.
That scent. Now, though, perhaps this bird is willing to take on an apprentice.
Look at his awesome outfit, by the way. How good is that outfit? Success. All right, let's head back here. Fast travel. Actually, wait. First, I want to go down here because I saw some things that I could possibly track. Maybe I'm wrong. No. No, I'm wrong. So my point was it was all fine. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Fast travel there. Report what happened. Good news, Oliver. We took out the White Terror.
It's important to make sure they've got plenty.
Got him, did you? Made that bastard pay? Let's go. And I bet you were a big help too, weren't you?
Oh my god.
You'll be singing a different tune when you see what I got for you. Here. Don't worry, I didn't forget you. Changing gears
Owl bracer.
a bit, but I heard Broden's not feeling so hot. If you swing by Calm again, mind checking on him?
All right, Red 13 is happy. These are like loyalty missions. What? Why is the dog... What? Why... Okay, what was I doing? Oh, yes. Materia and equipment. +7 magic defense, huh? Whoops. That's gotta be good for this, isn't it? Yeah, +1 defense, +8 magical defense. And you get another materia out of it. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, HP up. I need to actually get him... Okay. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to put... Oh, I do have poison materia. Oh, man. All right, well, I'm going to go deal with that other thing. I didn't realize I had that. Okay, so first of all, yes, healing materia. And I want auto cast. All right, where's the poison materia? Man, I didn't know I had poison materia. Okay. She does the splits. We should showcase this, but I want to see dropkick for science. I showed you a couple times. I'll show it again though. I will indeed show more. That will occur as a thing. Okay, so he will now auto cast healing, which is exactly what I want. All right. So, supposedly there are more quests in the grasslands. Yeah, you may get a chance to see that in just a minute. Let's see what we got. I do have to finish that one weapon quest now. There are more quests in the grasslands. Well, there's... Okay, the Swamplands Tower I've got. Oh, there's more in the community notice board. Okay, that's fine. Before we do that, though, we're going to go here. Her dropkick's on fire. Her dropkick's on fire. Okay, I need to pressure them. Hi.
We won't hold back. This will stay.
Wait. Got it. Pressured. Now I just have to defeat him. Here's the dive kick. Watch, Big Boss. Don't miss it. One more time. There you go. All right, last time.
Come on. Guess it's my turn.
Tempted. No, Rema's not going to be good with this.
Bring it home. My turn.
You're dead. Keep it together.
All set. There.
Missed it.
No, give him your all.
There we go. Got it.
I knew you had it in you. Way to go.
Science is pleased. All right, now I've completed that objective, which I wanted to get done. All right, now that I did that, I kind of would prefer to have something a little bit more useful than... Well, I guess, Oh, no, that actually might be useful. Vitality and defense up, yeah. Eventually, when I get another linked thing, I'm going to want to do this. I'll link them together, but in the meantime, that's fine. Okay. Am I almost there with focus thrust? Jeez, man. Okay, I'm glad I got that out of the way. Now, right. Now, we are going to look for... I got the tower down there, but I've also got more quests in the grasslands. Let me pick this up first, and then I go down there. That's the only thing that's left besides main story out there. So let's pick this up first. Okay. Right. Let's cruise on up there. Over to the community notice board.
Seems like Shinra's
Here's the notice board. All right, what do we got? Oh, we got another one. Where the wind blows. A good friend of mine's in need of assistance with a repair job. With my health troubles, I feel I do more harm than good. If you're willing to lend her a hand in my stead, come and see me at the end. And quickly, please. All right, we'll take the job. Where the wind blows.
Is it just me? Or is not doing so well?
I think he's been under the weather recently.
Didn't you used to have a crush on him? Said his eyes looked sad when he smiled or something?
Oh, God.
Breaking news at this hour.
Broden, what's going on, man?
Oh, you're back. I guess that means you managed to shake Shinra.
What's up,
We've
Broden?
heard that you've been feeling under the weather lately.
The word gets around fast. Didn't expect you to worry about me. But since you're here, can I ask you a favor? A friend of mine wanted me to help her fix one of the old Republic windows.
I knew I was going to need that. I have the gear already.
To do that.
Yep.
Do you think you could instead?
I got the gear, my
We should
dude.
help. If not for him, we'd probably be back in Hojo's lab.
You know, headaches and dizziness. Probably my misspent youth. Paying the price for it now. Hindsight's 20/20.
Headaches and dizziness. Anything else?
Exactly.
Sometimes I hear voices.
I don't know that I can manage it. I got you, dude.
Urging me to go somewhere.
Uh-oh. Mako.
Sounds pretty crazy, saying it aloud. I was a company grunt years ago. But when my parents died, I got out to take care of the family business. Been running the place ever since.
Why are you pissed at Shinra?
I'll spare you the grisly details, and just say they stole my life from me, my family, my home. Is that reason enough for you?
Is that?
But I thought Calm was your home.
Not anymore. This isn't the Calm I grew up in. My Calm was destroyed by Shinra, and this, a soulless imitation.
Oh man, look what they did to the old town.
Because I won't let myself forget what those bastards took.
Living in hate can poison a man.
Thank you. My friend's name is Mildred.
Of course it
You
is.
should be able to find her somewhere around the old settlement, out on the cliffside. Look for the windmills.
Okay. Speak with Mildred. Right up there. Yep. Fortunately, I have a fast travel spot right near there. Dog-splaining. He's right, though. I mean, no lies detected from Red 13. Oh, also, I want to see, can I... Okay, I want to save this for just quickly. And then can I delete... No, I need to figure out how I can delete something. Because I have an extra file I probably don't need. Anyway. Here's the windmill. I probably could take a chocobo for this, but... It's right there. I'm so happy I found that windmill gear. But who will ever be able to find a windmill gear? Booyah! Windmill this. I'm your Huckleberry. Check it out. Oh, look, Shinra. I just show up, and I'm like, hi.
Did Broden send you?
Yep.
I'm glad for the company. Ain't she a
Hey, what's up, Dragon?
A relic of the Republic.
We were showing off Tifa's dive kick for science earlier today, Dragon.
I'm itching to scrape the rust off, get her moving again. Easier said than done, unfortunately. The rotor's missing a key component, one that's a bitch to find. Which is where you come in. I'm gonna need your help to get me that part.
Is it a windmill
So,
gear?
What do you want to know?
How you know Broden? I'm going to ask her all this stuff, and then I'm going to be like, oh, that's fascinating.
Way back.
Like
The
this?
two of us skipped town when we were young, you know? Thought we'd experience what the world had to offer. Eventually, we went our separate ways. He joined the military, and I became an engineer. Well, turned out he was a natural-born trooper. Was even handpicked to take part in a super-secret experiment.
Oh, man.
It wasn't long after that we lost contact.
You'll probably
By the
get
time
that,
we
Dragon.
reconnected, he'd already put that life behind him.
What experiment?
Have to ask him, though I doubt he'd tell you. Certainly won't tell me, at any rate. Whatever they did to him, though, has something to do with his condition. I just know it.
Will Broden get better?
He's been to doctor after doctor, but all the tests come back inconclusive. So I'm digging through old Republic archives, looking for something that might help, something a doctor might overlook. Just hope I find what he needs soon.
All right, how do we get the part?
Not through any shop, that's for sure. It's out of production, so you'll have to make it yourself.
I can't wait to go through this, be like, oh, fascinating. I wonder if I have your gear.
Computer chip. Once you got that squared away, it should be as easy as popping in the materials you need. Piece of cake, right?
What transmutation
Step
materials do we
one was
need?
scoring a transmuter chip, which you did. So now we put that baby to work. As for the ingredients, you'll need to bag the Quetzalcoatl.
Oh, the
This
Quetzalcoatl.
rare bird
Oh,
to get what you need. Not that anyone's seen it lately. Sure, Shinra's to blame for that too. But maybe you'll have better luck.
Time to tap into some life springs.
Already done.
Yeah.
We're good.
Windmill's counting on you, friend.
Hey, guess what? Here you go.
Now that is a quality design. No Shinra knockoffs can compare to Republic ingenuity. Okay, time to see if she works.
Be nice if she was at least holding the gear when she does that.
Hot damn, look at that!
Ooh, materia.
It's amazing, incredible. Wow.
Hot damn.
The blades are spinning, actually spinning. What a sight. Oh, I can't wait to find out how much power it can generate. I wish Brodin was here for this. He'd have loved to see these windmills running again. Maybe one day. Well, anyway, thank you. You've helped me fulfill a dream of mine. Guess you're heading back to Calm?
After I get that materia.
When you see Brodin, you tell him, hurry up and get better, would ya? We got a whole wide world to see. Or something along those lines.
I'll do that, but not before I get this materia. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Cleansing materia. Oh, tell me more. Tell me more. Oh, yeah. Allows me to use curative spells. Okay, enemy skill I want to keep. I want to keep chakra. I have to keep assess. Oh, that's tempting. I need all this. Alright, well, let's see. Do you need lightning, first strike? You know what? How about auto-cast healing? Okay, so first strike materia. Instead of lightning, how about I use cleansing materia? Okay. She looks at that windmill like Chad looks at Tifa. Oh, man. What I love about this is the subtlety with which you all do that, you know? Like, the subtlety. It's the nuance with which you examine, you know, Tifa that I really appreciate. You know, you're not objectifying her. You just, you know, really... I appreciate that, you know, that sense of propriety.
When you see Brodin, you tell him, hurry up and get better, would you?
I've already heard this.
You got a whole wide world to see. Or something along those lines.
Yeah, I'll get right to that. Tifa's a biological marvel, and last I checked, biology's a science. I see. Okay, let's go back and turn this in. And then we have almost all. We have to go down here and pick this up, but... And then the story mode to go back to, but... She does have the... That's also true. She does have the best personality. Well, Barrett has a great personality, but that's a whole different, you know, situation. In here. All right, Brodin, good news.
That's so. If Mildred's happy, I'm happy.
She said you've got a world to see.
She just wants an excuse to travel. But I am overdue for a vacation. Think I've been working myself too hard lately.
That's true.
Rest would do you good. What is this terrible scent? It's reminiscent of Hojo's lab.
I wonder if he's going to turn into one of those guys.
Time to go. To leave.
He's going to be that guy with the cloak.
You okay?
It's just the degradation. Every soldier's gotta make their peace with it. Now you know why I can't see any old doctor. You're a soldier too, aren't you?
Ex-soldier, actually.
Didn't mean to scare you. The symptoms aren't always the same. And who knows? You might be one of the lucky ones.
Right.
Just don't take your youth for granted. All right?
I love that this guy is like mid-30s. He's like, don't look at your youth.
Shinra take it from you. You can't let them win.
Wow. Man, this poor guy. Shinra's got a lot to answer for. Whistle Wind Scarf. A scarf slightly fills the ATB gauge at the start of battle. Okay. I don't know if I want that. As opposed to reduces damage taken. I don't think it's worth it for all that. How she carried herself, the banter. Yeah. Sure. Okay. Right. Let me go. So we have a bunch of level ups.
Breaking news at this hour. Avalanche. Anti-Shinra terror.
Just make sure it doesn't happen again.
Okay. I need to go find that book thing. The thing where I can adjust the books. Not those books. Oh, and also I want to try to find. I don't know what that snaps thing is to. All right, I'm going to go. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. Then I'm going to go back here. And then we're going to go out and try to finish the outside quests.
It's Avalanche's fault.
Judging from that outfit, the manager's really into planetology.
This is where it all began. The first Magnata book.
Tell me.
Items.
Hello, and welcome to my humble shop.
Hello. Oh, I'm sure you're... Listen, your seriousness is clear, Dragon. I mean, unquestionably. I mean, I can see... Oh, it's the same stuff.
Thanks. Hope to see you again soon. All my vegetables are...
I mean, that absolutely... That's totally obvious. All right, I just want to check what that snaps thing is. And then we're going to go out and do that last tower.
It's only...
Hey, quit slacking. We haven't...
Hello there.
Hello there.
Inspiring, isn't it? The view. I'm Snaps, by the way.
Sure you are.
Shutterbug and card-carrying member of the Association of Photography Aficionados. Mind if I get a shot of you? For posterity. Pretty as a picture.
Received a commemorative
You
photo
got what
frame.
it takes to be in front of the camera. But what about behind it?
Whoa.
So, apparently there's a rather scenic spot not far from here. Thing is, this terrain's a bit perilous.
Mm-hmm.
At least for your average photog like me, but maybe not for you. If you find the spot, take
What?
a moment to appreciate
Like
it.
this?
Try to view it as a professional photographer might.
Scenic spot. Okay. Let's fast travel there. Wait, I think I went the wrong way. I may have gone the wrong way. Yep, I did. That's fine, though. That's what I meant. I meant to go there. Come on, you can do it. Come on, Chocobo. There we go. Okay, when you stumble upon a particularly scenic location, press square to enter photo mode, take a picture to capture the majesty on film, then speak with Snaps again to be rewarded for your photographic efforts. Alright, let's go talk to Snaps. Yeah. Okay. Just want to see where they think I should be looking. Oh, I have to... Okay. So I have to get that in there. I pick up this pin so that goes away. Alright, so I have to pick that up there, huh? Ooh, can I do... I wonder if I can... Okay, let's see. No, 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 no. Okay. What? I didn't take it. I haven't taken it yet, though. What the heck? I haven't actually taken the photo. The heck, man? Alright, photo mode. I guess I just have to take the photo mode to do... Okay. I guess that's... taking it in the game is a little bit different. I don't know what I just... Oh. Hi. Okay. Let's go back to Snaps. Let's turn that in. And then we're going to do the last of these things. I was a little bit confused about that, but okay. Alright, Snaps.
Hey there! Thank you for tracking down that spot. Quite the view you captured. You did me a good turn, so I did you one too. I convinced the association to make you a member. Of course, you're starting on the bottom rung, but you'll work your way up.
Oh, yeah.
And the more locations you find, the faster you'll climb that ladder.
I'm an amateur photographer. All right. You have anything else to say?
I'm always looking for new spots, so if you happen to know any.
Okay, good. So that leaves us now. Everything is done except for this tower down here. So let's fast travel there. And then pick these up. And who knows, maybe we'll even get some drop kicks. For science. For banter and science. Oh, wait. There we go. I need more of the planet's favor, though.
Gotcha.
I could do that again.
There we go. Let me just heal myself up. There we go. Right. Perspectives and insecurities. I mean, all jokes aside, I actually do find Tifa interesting and would be interested in finding out more about that separately from any other jokes. So I'm with you all on that point. Oh, these guys. Hi. Hey.
All right.
Let's see.
This ends here. Gotcha.
Too late.
This ends here.
Yes. Agreed on both. All right, here's the last tower that's on the map at the moment. It'll probably reveal a couple more spots, though. Wow, 4 more. Okay. There's only like 5 more things up in that tower to do. And I actually don't think we have... There's no Fiend ones left. What is that? Is that another Divine? Ah, for Titan, which I don't even need. There's 1 more Fiend. Okay. Alright, well, we're going to go to the Expedition one next. As soon as we get the Moogle medals that are at the top of this tower... Why would there be Moogle medals at the top of the tower? Yes. That's true, actually. Characters that are capable of doing that, or not characters, I should say, like, celebrities that are capable of doing that are, I end up having a lot more respect for celebrities like that because, I don't know. Because they're not in any real danger of not being taken seriously in the end, you know? So, like, Matt Damon and Ben Affleck laughing at themselves, especially Ben Affleck, in the Dunkin' Donuts commercial during the Super Bowl, was kind of cool. Like, you know, he's kind of goofing on himself, and he knows he's like, whatever, he's not in any real risk of people being like, I don't take that guy seriously. Whoa, wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on, I'll come back to the owl. Where's those rabbits? What? Got an emerald. Lovely. Hi.
Here we go. You're dead. No.
There you go. Good. Now, where were we? Hup. Hip. Hup. Hup. What's wrong with Ben Affleck? Ben Affleck's fine. What's wrong with Ben Affleck? I mean, he's not like, you know, my favorite person in the free earth. I mean, like, there's nothing wrong with him, as far as I know. Okay. Life Spring. Go, Wetlands Life Spring. The Mithril Mine, changing with the times. New region intel is now available. Okay. A natural passage through the mountains between Junon and the grasslands, this mine has long served as a rich source of mithril. The mineral boasts an exquisite shimmer and remarkable strength and was historically used to make Gimli's armor. To fashion the very finest weapons and armor, but it fell out of favor after Shinra developed superior synthetic materials. Yeah, I mean, he was awesome in Good Will Hunting, for example. He was also, I have to say, Daredevil, the movie, was not a good movie, but that wasn't his fault. He was fine. He was also fine in Batman vs. Superman. Like, that wasn't, whatever was wrong with those things wasn't his fault. After the mine was closed, the Republic of Junon converted it into a tunnel for the general public, allowing travel to and from the grasslands. The glistening mithril deposits drew regular sightseers as well. Following Shinra's triumph over the Republic, however, the tunnel has been effectively abandoned. Various sections have fallen into disrepair, and the depths are host to untold dangers. Okay. We got 3 more. Let's go here. You disagree? Well, so here's the thing. The Batman vs. Superman movie had all kinds of problems, like 100%. Totally agree, like many issues with it. But there are a few good areas in it, and he was not the problem. Like, he was not, neither he nor Henry Cavill, actually. He was not the Whoa. Why? Wait a minute. Do I have to go? I am confused. Do I have to go up there, maybe? Maybe I did need to go up there? Oh, I think I may have had to go up there and I didn't realize. Yeah, I mean, there's some eye-rollingly bad, logic in in some silly dialogue. I mean, again, there's a lot of bad moments in it, but there are some decent moments, and it's not Affleck's fault that it had its problems. Like, it absolutely has its problems, but it wasn't because of that, or him specifically. What the heck? Can I go over here? I am very confused. All right, can I go... Maybe I have to go all the way around. All right, I'll go around. What's up, Coil? You thought Paycheck was okay? What was the one that was... Isn't there one where there's like a gang thing? Was it Paycheck? Where it's a gang thing? I thought it was maybe set in Boston, though. It's not Good Will Hunting. I know what Good Will Hunting is. But I thought there was another one where he plays some... Is it the Score? What the hell was the name of it? No, not Jersey Girl. No, there was one where it's like... I thought there was one where there's like some... Oh, man alive. There's some, gang thing in... But I want to say it was set in Boston, and maybe maybe the Boston thing is wrong, and I'm just misremembering. The town. Yes, that's right. Wasn't he in the town? Thank you, Big Boss. Yep. Keanu Reeves with Johnny Mnemonic, too, is in that same category.
If we're crossing the swamp, we'll need to rely on chocobos.
I know that.
My sensors indicate the presence of a unique
life
form. Rare Moo variant identified. Commencing guidance protocol. The ever-vigilant Moo possesses an incredible memory. meaning that once you've trespassed on its territory, it can and will track you down in order to exact revenge.
That's great.
The Moo have a massive underground network through which they exchange information on food sources and predators. Frankly, it rivals Chappie's own network. So don't you be deceived by their adorably twitchy tails and unassuming demeanor. Further analysis of these crafty creatures will no doubt shed light on their communication methods, and maybe help us to improve ours as well.
All right. Fire and ice imbued.
No, I'm cheering for you!
Okay, assess, please.
Best do it right.
Rare move variant test with guarding the species tunnel, keeping an extra watchful eye on those that connect to dangerous areas containing magma or glaciers. Exploiting its elemental weakness, hitting with powerful attacks, make it flinch. Okay, so it's weak to ice.
I got this.
Pay attention.
Bring it. Go on. There. Pour it on.
Your strength
Okay.
is no bounds.
Bring it. Keep it up.
Okay. Here's your dive kick.
There's no escape. Yeah. Come on.
All right.
Cool off. Give it your all. Yeah. Bingo. There. Bring it. Yeah.
Fire?
Feel the heat.
I know you can do this.
Limit break time.
Let's finish this.
I see you haven't completed your objectives for that battle. Well, you're always welcome to make another
Perfect data.
attempt.
Fire and ice imbued enemies. So I pressured one of them, but
Bravo! That was an extraordinary display. The data you collected will prove invaluable. In fact, we've already used it to produce a new combat trial. Check it out.
What? I see that Mai has already covered everything, which means I have nothing to add at this time.
okay. So I staggered them, but how do I pressure them? Okay. I pressured one of them. Who has the fire and ice? Is it Tifa? Ooh, wait, she has... Oh, she has a new spot now. All right, wait a minute. Before I do that. Wind, fire, and ice, yeah. Okay. All right. So let's have her.
Rare move variant identified. Commencing guidance protocol.
on you.
Ever vigilant move possesses an incredible memory. And once you've trespassed on his territory,
Okay.
it can and will track you
Fire
down
first.
in order to exact revenge.
Okay.
You'll have a massive underground network through which
So ice. That looks like ice.
sources and predators. Frankly, it rivals Charlie's own. So don't you be fooled by their adorable twitchy tails.
Got it. Now I just have to beat him.
Further analysis of these crafty creatures will no doubt shed light on their communication methods, and maybe help us
Okay. Let's go, Somersault. That's the second time she couldn't get that off in time. All right, there we go.
A lot of great data, thanks to you.
Nice. Okay. Okay. Now we've got divine intel. Let's cast some cure here. They're all doing fairly well, but I should give something to Barrett. Party level's almost up to level 3 as well. So we're making excellent progress. Okay, divine intel next. Okay. Chocobo. Whoa, Chocobo. Never really know, but I'd sure like to go. Whoa, 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 Chocobo. I think I'm gonna go. This place looks just lovely. You can do it. There we go. Oh, come on, man. Ooh, I see it, I see it, I see it. Come on, Chocobo. Waiting for an invitation? Come on.
So, we sure this is safe? Heard pockets of the bog are damn near bottomless. Plus, there's that giant man-eating serpent.
Bill assured us the Chocobos.
The people of the grasslands once believed that earthquakes would occur if they angered Titan. Calm's present-day harvest festival most likely originated as a ritual offering of crops meant to appease him.
This is the last one for Titan, which I already have, but... Okay. Right, here we are. This is the last one of these. In the grasslands, anyway. So we can analyze this and send this back to Chadley. Okay, circle, circle. Circle, circle. Ding, ding. Ding. That's it. That's it. That's all the data. Material level up. I love it. Titan materials improved. That's good.
That concludes our analysis of the grassland summon crystals. Thank you. Now Titan will become an even more formidable ally.
Yeah, man.
Congratulations.
That just leaves one of these. It's going to make me fight the serpent, isn't it? That's clearly going to happen at some point when I try to cross over. I'm gonna have to fight the midsummer serpent, whatever. Although, man, how am I gonna get up there though? Looks like I have to go down there. Yeah, this is going to be a joy. I'm going to have to do this, and then the thing's going to come along, and I can see this coming. Have I really want to use the other sword. Have I mastered the freaking, focused thrust. Almost there. Man, I want to get that thing done so I can switch to the other sword. Okay. Okay. All the way up. Yeah, where you going, boss? Yep. This is, I think, the final life spring among the factory stuff. Why do I not have any of the planet's favor? Okay. Last life spring. At least in the grasslands.
Cloud! Upon analyzing the data from the life spring, I was able to locate a new transmuter chip.
Really?
It's among the refuse left over from the pipeline's construction.
Okay.
Though a touch far from your current location, it's a rather short chocobo ride.
Okay. Aha. Okay, I can fast travel there. I mean, it's not actually it's not actually that chocobo short, like, honestly. Okay. Pipeline depositories right down there.
It might be easier to find that ship if we used a chocobo.
Ah, we do have to use a chocobo for this. And you don't stop. And you don't stop. Camaraderie earrings. What the heck, camaraderie earrings? Ooh, I can do a new wood sprite armlet. That's possible. Oh, I need another Quetzalcoatl talon? I don't know about that. Okay. Okay, right there. All right, what do we get? What do we get? Ooh, high power wrist guards. Okay. Yeah, I have both of these. All right. Oh, I can do that too. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I didn't know I could do this on those. All right, I got all the experience I can get from those. So the camaraderie earrings and the revival earrings. I don't know about that, getting another Quetzalcoatl Talon, but... Alright, what about this here? I like how no other chocobo finds it except the one that I'm on. Camera, please. Oh. Enhanced Hunter's Bangle. Oops. Got it. I think that's it. Complete. World Intel, Director of Regional Intelligence, trophy earned. You've collected all World Intel data for the Grasslands. All right, we got everything. Lovely, lovely. Okay, good. So that's everything, which means now it's just story mission in the Grasslands. We got all the regional data. We got everything. All right. Story mode time. Pick that up over there. Yeah. Okay. Got everything. So now we are going to... We're going to continue on story time. Oh, down. Chocobo! Could swing by the cardboard box for some QB, for some Queen's Blood, that's true. Yeah, the Queen's Blood, the game. We will be doing more of that when we get to the next area, I have no doubt. Alright, this is going to be fun. And by fun, I mean scary. This looks like something out of freaking Elden Ring. I do not know how to get to the other side of this, truthfully. Looks like a space, but... Oop. Nope, this way. Okay. There's always those little bunnies around whenever there's something to be found. Yeah. What? And then 5 Moogle medals. And then she turned out to be, like, more epically dangerous than anyone else I faced in the game. From like, for that point of view. What are we doing? How do I get around?
If anyone wanted to know, and I'd say they're not, I'd say we were taking the long way around.
Chest.
There.
Oh, Sephiroth.
It's Sephiroth.
What?
Come on.
It's not Sephiroth, it's that dude. Which I will look at just as soon as I pick up this chest. Hi. Oh, wow.
Get ready.
Nice little workout.
Okay. I just got a rifle, which I think is for him. Yeah, I got a gun. Look at this. High caliber rifle. Ability bonus round. A retro firearm repurposed from a Republic era weapon. Plus 16 attack, minus 15 magic attack. But he's already got focused shot, so... Okay. It's, yeah. His new weapon. It's not Sephiroth. It's one of those dudes, but he's having one of his visions that he has. I'm sure.
I don't see Sephiroth. Do you?
No, I don't.
It's one of these guys. Oh, sorry. Rip. It just sounded poetic to say that. No, oh, for sure. Sephiroth in the swamp. Sephiroth in the swamp. Marshland, in the swamp. Oh, great. That doesn't look like a serpent.
Dry land, I see?
No, it's a serpent's back.
Let's go.
It's a serpent. It's obviously a serpent. Yep.
Easy there.
What the?
Yep.
Hey, get back here right now!
Yep. Well, crap. Hi.
It disguised itself as an island.
Gee, I hadn't noticed.
Focus.
Okay.
I got your number.
All right, an immense serpent that dwells in the swamplands. It strikes at any creature who enters its territory, pulling the newfound prey into its coils and swallowing them whole. Potent venom drips from the base of its fangs, toxifying the waters in which it lives. Okay, we need Blizzard. Ow, ow, ow.
Already pissed off enough.
Ow. Okay. Okay. Oh, now I've pissed it off.
Get back.
Great. Oh, goddamn.
Was it always this goal?
Not good. Everyone, keep your distance.
Ow.
Keep it together. Gonna make me do everything?
Watch and learn.
I need a command menu. Ow.
We still. You got this.
My turn.
God damn it.
I think it might be charging up.
Yeah.
Okay, I really need you to heal her.
Hang back.
Ow.
Guess it's my turn.
Okay, let's see.
Just hang on, all right?
Okay, let's see.
Just for you. Gotta learn.
Okay. It's music, man. Oh my god, how could the music be even better?
Ain't done yet.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, focus shot. All right.
Gotta be careful.
Come on, man. Bad. Seems very bad.
Oh, shit.
Seems very bad. I could use a summon.
This snake's gonna burn down the whole damn swamp.
Then let's
Okay.
end this asshole.
Sorry, Chad. I'm a little focused on trying to get this this guy down. Dude, the music.
I'm gonna make you regret this. You're up.
Let's do it.
Watch the water. Come on. Freeze.
Okay.
Cool off. Ha. Bring it.
Okay.
Freeze.
Ow.
Need my help, do you?
Can you dig it? Okay. This guy is almost pressured.
Hurry up.
Staggered, let's go. Yeah, let's go. Booyah. First try, baby.
Is it gone?
Suck it, big serpent. Oh, God. Okay, it's not gone. It's definitely not gone. Huh. No, this is bad. This is very bad.
Cloud! No.
Okay, this seems bad. Right, Koi Wolf? This seems very bad. What? Sephiroth is going to save me from the serpent. Wow. Oh my God, look at that. Dude, what is Sephiroth's deal, dude? What is the deal? Snake and a stick. Yeah, the symbol of medicine.
Wakey, wakey.
That fight was epic.
You remember who I am?
Aerith.
It's good to have you back, Cloud.
Sephiroth? I knew
Dude,
he
that's
was strong.
Oh
but
my
still.
God. That was epic.
Those guys are looking for him too.
The set pieces in this game are outrageous.
Yeah, I kind of get that feeling as well.
Let's not lose her.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I don't even know all the stuff that I just got. I assume I got some stuff. I still don't have focus thrust, man. Well, maybe it's because I'm not using focus thrust. It just struck me. I probably have to use focus thrust more, don't I? That was an incredible fight. Wow. Was fairly pleased with that fight, chat. I'm not going to lie. Okay, she got Chrono Aegis. I'm going to give her this because I want her to learn that other ability. Yeah, I have to remember to use focused. I just didn't occur to me that I should have been doing that much more from the beginning. Okay. Wow, that fight was epic. And yes, that fight was officially pretty freaking hot in every sense of the word. Man, that was no joke. When I mean, I knew pretty much because it said like you defeat it. Like I was like, I don't think there's another level that it would give you after that. But I mean, what the frick is with Sephiroth, man? Why? Yeah. Okay. Chapter 3, Deeper into Darkness. Swampy situation, trophy earned. Destination reached. There's even a notice board.
He's here, isn't he? I don't know.
Mithril Mine, Old Republic tunnels.
Sure are. No doubt.
Monsters we can handle. We've dealt with worse.
That's easy for you to say. You fought the worst for a living.
Not us, though.
Yeah, good point. You mind taking the lead, Merc?
For 2,000.
Enough for her standard course twice, right?
Her what now?
Ask him.
Cloud?
Forget it. You guys need to focus.
Oh,
Cloud.
Cloud.
Long ago that this place was a working mithril mine. Y'all know about mithril, right?
Not anything specific, no.
It's pretty tough. And beautiful besides.
Right on both counts. But what you might not realize is just how rare it is. Never been found outside of these caves, in fact. And I ought to know. Worked in a mine myself back in the day. Hard not to learn about the life when you live in it.
Okay.
Should we pick up a few souvenirs then?
All right, sounds good, Coil.
Good, but probably not worth it. Shinra's been churning out stuff made with more durable alloys for years now. Even got that signature mithril sheen and everything.
Probably refined with materia too.
Look at you, Mr. Shinra expert.
Can I refine? I wonder if I can refine materials. I probably can't, right? I need Planet's Favor. I've been needing Planet's Favor forever. I need high potions. Potions are not getting it done. Two more. All right. All right, we're just going to go a little further, chat, and then we will wrap for today on this channel, although we'll still be over on GOG.com. Can't get over how good these games are. Just... that sequence was awesome. Oh, yeah. All right, cool. So, ridiculous that there's something like that sitting here, but okay. Not going to complain. All right, what do you got for me? A high potion. Thank you. I will take everything you have. Thanks. I love that there's a vend. How do you restock this vending machine? Like, really, how do you stock that? How does that even work? How do you stock the vending machine? I mean, for real though. Magic. Sparkly magic. Okay. Now I should have enough. Folio level 3 unlocked. Ooh, fancy. Enhanced attack increases damage done by 3%. I like the sound of that. Increases Punisher mode counter damage. I don't do as much of that. Melee blade. Chain attack. Okay. Counterfire. Can I go from either? Oh, I can go from either one. Yeah, damage done. Gale Impulse. Mad Dash. Avalanche 2-step. Okay. Be cool if you could auto set it so that the synergy ability works for without having to be the one coordinating it. To be a recharge rate. No, let's do one that's... Yep. Red 13, I don't think... Oh, yeah, he does. Gonna need that core. I could have gotten the core either way, but... Yeah, that's true. I suppose that's true. In an age of wonders... In an age of wonders, perhaps I should not be surprised. Okay. Oh, yeah, increased magic defense, absolutely. And rest. Okay, fully restored. I like that they're just standing watching him, by the way, as he does this. They're just like, yeah. Oh, wait. Let me get this. Let me get these. Sprig of marjoram. Where do I get the planet's favor? Koi Wolf, can I ask you a question? It's a good vibe. Koi Wolf, is it the case that you can get the planet's favor thing elsewhere in the game, and I just haven't found where yet? Or that you could transmute it or something? Because it feels to me like... I don't know. 210. So I spent, look at this, 13 hours. So I got there, I guess like 9 hours. So I spent a good, no, because that was from the other one. I spent a while on here, actually. Yeah, you can. So you can get the planet favor elsewhere. It's found in the Junin region. Take a look at the trophies. View trophies. 30%. Okay, complete chapter 2, 76% earned. Okay, so ultra rare to common. I want to see what my rarest is. Director of Regional Intelligence. 58.8% of players gather all pieces of world intel. I had a feeling I'd get something for that. And the proto-relic, etc., etc. Okay, so it's found in the Junin region. That's cool. As long as I know what actually it is, so that I'm not missing... I mean, not that I'm missing something, but... I did all of the grasslands, though, and I'm honestly not a completionist, but it was just so much fun doing it. And I was like, you know what? This is good stuff. There's an excavation quest that gives you the recipe there, too. Okay, that's cool. So you can transmute it. Okay. That's good, because I'm going to need those for high potions, and I want to make that happen down the line. All right, well, chat. So the time has come, the walrus said. No, the time has come for us to wrap up. I have got stuff that I got to get done, and then, of course, I'm going to be over at GOG Comms Twitch channel. Later on, about less than an hour, actually playing some Sovereign Syndicate. So Pen and Pixels and Sovereign Syndicate is what's going to be up next. And so I would love to see any or all of you there, but I'm going to wrap this up for now. After we did a little Beowulf announcement, then played some Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which is so good. I can't even say... I'm looking forward, as time goes on during evenings and stuff, we'll get more people in here watching with these things, but I am like super, super enjoying this game so much. This game's awesome. Really, I don't think I've had a part of the game yet that I haven't enjoyed. Like, I think every aspect of the game, from the intel, the fiend stuff, the sort of doing enemies, trying to attack enemies in a certain way, as I say, can be a little bit annoying sometimes because it gets me out of my usual rhythm of how I fight. But otherwise, like, beyond that, everything, I have enjoyed every part of it. It has not felt fetch questy to me. Even the one thing that was literally a fetch quest was like all sort of close proximity. We could do it in a couple of minutes. The story's on point. Like, man, I am really, really enjoying this game a ton. So, yeah, it's great. I am super happy with it so far. And that freaking conclusion with Sephiroth doing the whole, like, serpent up and then kablam, I was just like, that's amazing. That's amazing. That whole set piece is incredible. So, it was great. And thank you all for being along on the ride with me. I am going to be over on GOG Comms Twitch channel, as I said, at 4 p.m. Eastern. And so now's your last chance, chat, to get in your vote. It is, repent! It is, now's your last chance to get in your vote for the Patreon-fueled Chat Chosen Game of the Month. So now's the chance to get your vote in. I'm going to be closing this down in just a minute, and I'm going to be playing this next Tuesday. So please make sure you check it out. Set in trend, exactly. Make sure to get your votes in right now, because I'm going to be doing this in just a moment. So as I'm waiting for that, I will mention, if you haven't done so already, please follow the channel. Check out our YouTube at !ArvTube. And for those of you who are watching me over on the YouTube channel, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. And please make sure to join us over on my Twitch channel and subscribe to me over on my YouTube and all that kind of good stuff. Discord is !ArvCord. Twitter is !ArvTweets. Thank you for the follow, Koi Wolf. Boy, Koi Wolf, I thought you were following me after the last session. See, I told you there's more Final Fantasy to come. I told you, Koi Wolf. Hey, Tom, what's up? Good to see you, Tom. I'm actually wrapping up, but I'm going to be over on GOG Comms Twitch channel in about 50 minutes. You missed an eventful session today of an eventful Final Fantasy VII Rebirth session. Always a pleasure. Thank you for being here, Big Boss. So yes, do all of that. ArvinElrond.com, !Arv tweets for my Twitter, !ArvSky for Blue Sky. Website, ArvinElrond.com. Financially, !Arv shops, the merchandise area. No, I totally get it, Tom. Of course, I wasn't saying that like, how dare you? I was just letting you know. !Arvtreon is my Patreon. We're really trying to build that one back up right there. You can get cool stuff for you and cool stuff for the channel, so please support that if you can. Exactly, Big Boss. Let me see. So there's that. Subbing to the channel is always appreciated. Get those custom sub badges and emotes to use here, there, and everywhere across Twitch. On the publishing side, !Icarus for my Icarus graphic novel from the amazing Athos Arts. !Library is my Tales and Tomes, the Forbidden Library. That's my 5e adventure and sourcebook from Alligator Alley Entertainment. And Greyshade is my Greyshade IP. Greyshade and Renegade are the first two books in the Grey Assassin trilogy, critically acclaimed and award-winning from the amazing Athos Arts. You can get those right now. You can also get the audiobook of Greyshade done by our very own Trent Sparks at that link. You can also pre-order the tabletop role-playing game of Greyshade coming late this year, designed by our good friend Brandon O'Brien, and coming out from Alligator Alley Entertainment, and coming out from the amazing Athos Arts. We have the final book in the Grey Assassin trilogy, Heretic, which will be out in the summer of this year, edited by the awesome and amazing Emily Bell, who may have some of you may have heard of around here. There may be some connection there. But I'm going through the edits now. I have a lot of other stuff I'm trying to do simultaneously for the next day or so, and then it's going to be all Heretic all the time over the next 4 or 5 days, while I try to finish that up before I get my next set of papers in. no rest for the weary. But no, we will get it all done, and I am very excited to share Heretic with all of you, and I'm very excited to share the trilogy, the completed trilogy with you all as well. That would be great. Yeah, that's kind of become a joke, Big Boss, that we have. If you type in !Gray Shade, it's there. That link we keep joking. Eventually, we're going to put a link there, and everyone's going to be like, oh my God, there's an actual command associated with that. But it'll take a little while before we get there. Anyway, !Gray Shade for details about that. As always, !BLM, Black Lives Matter, important to affirm and assert the significance and importance of Black lives. !Help Now, the World Health Organization page on suicide prevention. Important to reach out to others when you need help and reach out to others when they need help as well. And !Ukraine, UKRAINE, to help the people of Ukraine as they fight back against an illegal and illegitimate war with bravery and courage, and send the message we will do so for others in the future in a similar situation. Last but certainly not least, it looks like officially Californium is going to be the Patreon Field Chat Chosen Game of the Month. So we will play Californium next week. I will look into that. In fact, I'm going to put a link. Check on Californium. And I'm going to do a lot of Californium. Doing a game about Philip K. Dick because it's going to be in my station. California. Anyway, so I'm going to be doing that. So that'll be happening next week. But again, less than an hour, I'll be over on GOG.com's Twitch channel for Pen and Pixels playing some Sovereign Syndicate. Thank you to my amazing mods today. Thank you to Dragon Spear, Emily the Invincible, Driffity Mats. I hope that I gave you, Dragon, and Emily enough dive kicks. I hope that will keep you scientifically engaged for a while, I hope. Thank you to my and also to Driffity Mats as always. Thank you to my wonderful mods, best in the business. Thank you to my Patreon supporters and subscribers, Dragon, Emily, Triffid, and TomTom. And thank you as well to my viewers. Thank you to Big Boss. Thank you to Coy Wolf. Thank you to Imaginary Exponent. Thank you to Jagtris, to Regress. Thank you to Richard. Thank you to Sarah. Thank you to Tarsai and Via Mercy. That's some radioactive substance. Be careful with it. Yeah, I know. Thank you so much, everybody. Really fun time today. More of this game to come on Thursday night. But right now, about less than an hour, I will be... Oh, actually, and one other thing I should note, which is tomorrow night, we have got Community D&D coming at 8 p.m. Eastern with the amazing and awesome people known as the Shadow Crew playing Waterdeep Dragon Heist. So you'll want to join them for that tomorrow. And in fact, I'm going to make another... There we go. Want to make sure that I make another link to myself so I do not forget. So now I've made a note and we're all good to go. That's going to do it for me. Thanks, everyone. Much love, and I will see you folks over on GOG.com's Twitch channel in a little less than an hour. Until then, everyone, please be good to each other and have a good night or day. Honk.